welcome to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm Bava, playing with my new brew slash toy, which is a mono black Tron list. I've been having a lot of fun with this list. It's not like overpowered or anything like that, but it's been super interesting to play. So we've got 24 land in our mana base, all the Tron lands, some swamps, and then just a tech edge and some Urborgs. The Urborgs are helpful for the Lash Writhe, for Corrupt, and for Nightmare Incursion, which we can bring in from the sideboard to mess with combo decks. And usually we don't even need Urborg, but if we do have Urborg out and we do Nightmare Incursion, it can become a win condition. I'm messing around with this. It's definitely a brew. It's a tier 2 at best at the moment. We've got a discard package, which is Raven's Crime, Thoughtseize, and Transgress the Mind. So we've got 9 discard spells. We got maps to get stuff. We've got removal package, which is some dismembers for early removal. Corrupt can work as removal. Massacre Worm can get rid of small things. And then Black Sun Zenith are our sweepers. Damnation's too expensive for me right now. Black Sun Zenith is kind of handy because it gives things -1/-1 counters. And they just stay there. So that's kind of nice. Then we have a bit of a search package, which we have Increasing Ambition, which gets us 1 card for 5, and then from our graveyard gets us 2 cards for 8, which is usually fine. Read the Bones, sort of our early search filtering. Beseech the Queen, which we can usually cast for 4, 2 black and 2 colorless, and then get something else. Probably my least favorite search card right now, but still trying it out. It can get a land, which can be kind of nice. So we can go and get another land with it if we need to. Same thing with these other cards. 2 Wormcoil Engines, which I think you need in any Tron package. Eugene, the Spirit Dragon, which is great. Some Diabolic Revelation, probably my favorite search card for later. The thing about this is it doesn't help with Panoptic Mirror, which I'll talk about in a second. And then we have our win conditions. So Panoptic Mirror is kind of one of our main win conditions. Usually we would do, if we're searching for stuff, like we hit a Diabolic Revelation or Increasing Ambition for 2, we can fetch Panoptic Mirror and another card and win. So if we do Panoptic Mirror and Worst Fears, that's our Mind Slaver lock for Black Tron. We control the player during every one of their turns, and they can't do anything because you tap them out and they can't cast spells on your turn or anything like that. So it works out pretty well, unless they have like crazy creature abilities. But for the most part, that's a win. You lock them out and you win. Panoptic Mirror and Corrupt, especially if you have an Urborg out, that can do a lot. Panoptic Mirror and what else is good? I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. Yes, no. I guess the main ones are really Worst Fears or Corrupt. Though later on, if you bring in some other stuff, such as Nightmare Incursion, you can do that every turn. Flaying Tendrils, you could do that every turn. I mean, if we had Damnation, then we could just clear the board every turn, and that would be pretty good. But as I mentioned, it's a bit expensive. So yeah, usually we get Panoptic Mirror and one of these other cards, and it gives us great value. The nice thing about Panoptic Mirror is that you can do it when it goes on the trigger during your upkeep. You can actually use its first ability, the X ability, to imprint something. And that'll happen first. So even if you don't have something imprinted at the beginning of your turn already, if you have it in your hand, you can imprint it, and then you can cast it for free. So it's pretty sweet. You get Panoptic Mirror down, and you can use it the next upkeep. It just has to last that long. Eugene, of course, is a win con. Wormcoil Engines are a win con. Grave Titan and Massacre Worm are win cons. And we have Skittles in here. I'm not sure what he's doing in here, but if we have Lash Writhe out already, then we can search up Skittles, and usually he can win in 1 turn, because you simply play him and give him haste. So that's 6 mana. You equip this for 4 life, and he'll hit them for 10 infect. So he can kind of be an out of the blue win con that people don't expect that much. Otherwise, he's a 4/4 flyer that regenerates for 2, so he can be a good blocker and keep you around. So I thought I'd try him out. I like him from back when I was playing Mono Black Infect in Standard, when that was a thing, back when Skittles was around in Standard. So I'm trying that. Sideboard, we have a Karn Liberated. He's there to deal with problem cards that Eugene can't deal with. So colorless artifacts, lands, other things that you want to get rid of but can't with Eugene. Karn can take care of, so he can come in for some stuff. Rise of the Dark Realms, kind of a fun win con against creature decks, so it's going to be a lot of creatures in graveyards. We can bring that in. It's kind of fun. All is Dust, getting rid of all colored permanents. That's kind of nice against like enchantment lists or pillow forts and stuff like that. Another Black Sun Zenith. Leyline of the Void. We've got 3 of these in here against decks like Living End or Dredge. Nightmare Incursion against combo. Flaying Tendrils against faster creature decks where we need to get some sweepers down early. And then a couple duress against spell decks, so some like a Storm and stuff like that. We have a couple duress we can bring in and try and lock them down a little bit. So that is the list. I'm going to play some matches. Check those out. This is definitely a work in progress, so let me know what you think. And make some changes and keep playing this. I've really been enjoying it so far, so I hope you guys enjoy watching the matches, and I'll catch you soon. Thanks for watching. I'm Bava. Don't forget to check out our great articles and events at magicgatheringstrat.com. Feel free to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, and check us out at twitch.tv/magicgatheringstrat. Thank you to Card Hoarder for their support, and super thanks to our patrons. Check out our great patron rewards and consider supporting us at patreon.com/magicgatheringstrat. Catch you later.